Right, so we are deep into update 15 now here in Forza Motorsport. We are well acquainted with the mountain, with Bathurst, Mount Panorama, whatever your flavour you want to call it. But one thing we didn't get were the Gen 3 Supercars. So we've got no new Ford and no new Chevy, but we do have some cars that, if you squint, kind of look like them, and they have the same badges. Yes, that's right, we're going to see if we can get a NASCAR Cup car, Next Gen, whatever it is, over the mountain and just see how it compares to the current V8 Supercars that we have access to. So yeah, we're going to do a banker lap in the V8s and then we're going to see how the NASCAR, one, if it can do it, and two, how well it can do it. So let's get to it. So here we are in the V8. We're going to be starting off with the Ford Falcon, setting our banker laps in this one because it's the one I've managed to get the most consistent and the one I have the most experience in. And then we're just going to compare it to the NASCAR to see what times it's doing and if it will survive and things like that. So yeah, we're going to do three flying laps and just see what's the best time we can get, and then we'll compare that with the Camaro. So let's get to it. Right, so here we are, first flying lap. Doing our build up now. Oh, that's not the start you want. Just where we're doing 3 laps, braking just after the 100. Carrying third down to the apex, coming out in second. Bit squirrely. Not going to be the best of banker laps, this one. Right, braking at the 100. Missing the turning point completely, falling out of the banking. Very, very bad opening lap so far. Now, I like shifting to 5th early. Means you can sort of balance the car on the throttle and you don't have to worry too much about a big boatload of torque arriving in the high revs and spinning you out. Just my personal preference. Might not be the most sort of efficient or quickest way across there, but I find it's the most consistent way for me to get across the top of the mountain. A little bit of a moment there. A little bit of an exuberant exit of Forest Elbow there as we come onto the Conrod Straight. Drifty, drifty, drifty. Come on, come back to me. Okay, so first flying lap is a 2:11.4 clean. Much better exit off the corner there. Making sure to rev all the way out. Much better that time. Drifting all the way out. Could have got on the power a bit earlier, drifted a bit further wide earlier, used more of the track. Oh, a little bit of a drifty round there. Still drifting a little bit. Bit offline there. Avoiding the barriers. Nope. I dirtied that lap. All sort of went out of whack there. If you end up in the, oh god, wrong part of the track at the wrong point when you're going through this mountain section, it's just so difficult to get back in the rhythm. So, lap 2 is just going to be a bit of a write-off. We're going to have one final chance for a quick lap. We're doing 2:08s in multiplayer. That's with fuel on softs. So, going to be looking to try and get a match to that if we can. Don't know if it's going to be possible. It's normally something I need to build up to on this track. I need to get a few laps in before I can go quick. I can do a Sonic and got to go fast. I got that completely wrong. Carrying way too much speed in there with no grip at all. Right, trying to get as much speed through that corner as I can. Here we go, final lap. Not the start we wanted. We know there's time on the lap though, so Oh god, we lost half a second through there. I may ad hoc do one more because it's not very representative time, but we'll see how we get on. So we've made up half a second down that straight. We know that's there and through that corner. See where we can dance this thing around the mountain. My right foot apparently is not very refined at the moment. It is being a bit of a lead weight. Drifting a little bit there. We're still up a little bit. Dirtied the lap. We shall carry on. This is scruffy. It's very scruffy. Very scruffy. Keep short shifting early on as well. I need to stop doing that. Don't run the engine out as much as I should. I think we're actually going to do one more flying lap because this is not a very representative time. Yeah, making the executive decision, we're going to do one more. Much better. There's that half second. Really should have pushed that later before trying to slow down for that corner. It's a problem with this track. It's so much concentration that it's so difficult to get it perfect every time. Well, for an idiot like me it is anyway. Oof. Very close to the wall there. Keep it the third, limit the amount of torque we're able to put down onto the road. That was a good exit. This is a much more representative time. Still not massively quick compared to some of the others we're seeing in multiplayer at the moment, but a lot better than what we've been putting up until this point. .2 improvement. That makes us a 209.464, and we beat Gibber in the process. So 209.464 is going to be our benchmark for the NASCAR. Right guys, so NASCAR time. As you see, we are in the not V8 Supercar Chevrolet, and we're just going to see if we can get it over the mountain and what time we're going to get. So we're probably going to be quicker than the V8 Supercar just because of the PI difference of the car. It is a quicker car in general, but we're going to see how well it's suited to going over the mountain. So done a quick tune on it, just a standard road tune, nothing special, not gone in and fettled it, and I've given it a quick go to make sure it's not terrible. And yeah, we're going to see what we can do, so let's get to it. Okay, so Chevy Camaro NASCAR versus Mount Panorama. Place your bets now. What time do we think? Drop in the comments below. What time do we think that this NASCAR is going to get in the hands of me, the ever-loving simpleton? How quick am I going to get this over the mountain? Drop it in the comments below, and while you're there, also press the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed to the channel and you are enjoying this content. And why not tap that like button as well, just to let YouTube know that you're enjoying it and to show it to more people. So we're going to do similar braking points because they seem to be okay in my test. first thing I did notice, and I'm noticing right now after just jumping out of the V8s, is just how actually stable this car is. I don't know what I've done with the tune. I don't think it's anything special. The gearing definitely isn't. But it is a lot more planted than I thought it was going to be. Now don't get me wrong, it will still brake on you if you drive it like a moron, which we'll probably see because, you know, moron. But it is a lot more well suited to this than I thought it was going to be, in all truthfulness. This beam does make it difficult to spot that corner. We're just going to jump straight over that one apparently, so disregard this time completely. So that was a very messy end to this lap. Straight line speed wise, I thought this was going to be a lot quicker than it was. Now again, it could be my gearing that's kind of ruined it, but we're not really pushing any speeds massively greater than we were in the V8 Supercars. We're like probably about 5 miles an hour quicker, but you know, it's not insane levels of difference considering how quick these cars run at NASCAR. But then obviously that is a very different kettle of fish. So first lap without doing the chicane at the top of the hill is a 2:07.0. Oh, where am I going? Making my own racetrack apparently. How am I slower? I cut half the corner. Fair enough. So let's see if we can get this one as a clean lap. We're going to be doing 4 laps as we did in the Falcon, just to keep it fair. So the biggest thing I get with this car is I can just never see the bloody apex of the corner. Whose good idea was it to put this bit of fucking T-bar right in the middle? I know why it's there, to stop shit coming through the windscreen and killing you. But, you know, I can't like see where I'm going. Right, we're not as quick as we were on the last lap, but hopefully we will remember to actually brake and turn in to try and get around this corner. We did, look at that. Oh, big old clout into the wall means another dirty lap though. A lot easier just to get the power down on the road in this thing. A lot easier. Okay, second lap, slower than the first, but we did actually remember to stay on the track for most of it this time. Okay, not too bad a start to this lap. Now at the point where I kind of just want to make sure I keep it clean. Well, I suppose it really matters at the end of the day when it comes to cross-comparing these two cars. One having a little dink with the wall really isn't going to make the biggest amount of difference at the end of the day, so. Well, got a bit squirrely on the brakes there. Brakes at the wrong time. Move the weight around where it shouldn't have been. Right, gotta remember to brake early. Turn in to the point where I can't see. Didn't dink the wall this time. I need to make sure we open this corner up as much as possible. Very slow run through Forest Elbow on that one. Probably the worst one I've had coming out onto the Conrod so far. See how that affects the time. Not looking too bad actually. Where are we looking? 2:06.6. think we've still got a little bit more to find in this last lap here. I feel there's still another half second or so to find. At least for me with my talents right now. I feel I can carry more speed through here. That's a lot better. Same with here, just be a bit more aggressive. Just gonna throw it all to the wall and see what sticks now. Fast last time. See if we can find any magic. Little glancing blow, but we've still got a clean lap. Going wide. No, that's probably it gone, but that's definitely it gone now. Yep. Oh, this bloody bit of T-bar, I tell you. Well, we found 0.6 of a second, but a lot of that could be that chicane that we didn't have to slow down for this time. So we're only going to be, our time to beat is going to be 2:06.6. Well, our final time is not time to beat because we've already set time in the V8 Supercar. So our NASCAR time is a 2:06.6. So that is, was it 2:09.4? So just under 3 seconds quicker around the mountain for a car that is generally designed to only turn left. Not bad, not bad. Good piece of engineering, this car. So ignore the 2:05.5. That was optimistic at best based on the lines we were using. But yeah, there we go. The NASCAR, surprisingly quick over the mountain. It's a lot of fun. Give it a go. Give it a go. Drop your times down below if you give it a go yourself. And I was just really surprised about how planted it was. It's really, really fun. But if you've enjoyed this, guys, as I said before, drop a like, leave a comment, and do subscribe for more videos in the future. Have a check out on the one where we did the NASCAR around the Nürburgring, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.